Welcome to an evening as a private chef cooking for a very beautiful lady. Tonight we are going to be cooking spaghetti because it is one of my client's comfort foods and she is not feeling the greatest after she finished a long 12-hour shift so that she has enough money to pay me this week. So I had to measure out the ground beef. We only had a pound, so I did some expertise measuring, getting it to half a pound that I needed. I had to cut up all the vegetables, added all the spices, and let that cook for about 5 minutes to let the onions get nice and translucent. After about 5 minutes, I added the tomatoes that I cut up into the pot, and unfortunately for my client and everybody, I am a very messy person, and I definitely spilled a lot on the stovetop, which I might just let my client clean up at a later time. But I was able to get most of the tomatoes in, and boy, did it smell delicious at that point. So I let that cook for about 15 minutes, and I was able to get all the dishes done and boil the pasta noodles. Once the noodles were nice and al dente, I added the noodles back to the pot and I gave that a good stir. And I had to plate it nice and pretty because my client is very particular about the way her food looks. I snuck in a quick taste test because she doesn't let me eat any of the actual food with her, and lucky for me, she didn't notice tonight. So I went ahead and gave her her bowl, and she was not ready for it, so I'll try again later.